So what is a typical day like in Next Gen walkthroughs? Well, it starts out pretty good.
Hey, where are you going?
I have to get back to work.
That's too bad. You should stay. It's gonna be fun.
Another day working for nextgenwalkthroughs.com. I don't think so. This is what it's really like. Another day at work. Oh man! What the hell are you doing?
Just finishing my We Fit guide.
Awesome.
Sweatpants Diaries.
We just downloaded the new Lost and Damned DLC, and this new edition of Grand Theft Auto has more cocks in it than any previous version of Grand Theft Auto.
Explicit D here with your review of Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and the Damned, downloadable content exclusive to the Xbox 360. So basically the game seems just the same as Grand Theft Auto 4 with full frontal male nudity, which is pretty awesome. Not. So the main part of the game is really story driven with lots of cutscenes, and while it's short, it really hooks you in. But at the same time, there's still lots of stuff to distract you, like you can do arm wrestling and play air hockey with your buddies, and you can still go drinking and hit up the old strip club. Oh yeah. So what Rockstar did that was so great with this game is they took Liberty City and gave it a whole new perspective. You're this biker gang, and you're committing all these crimes, and it's kind of coinciding with what Nico's doing, and you even run into him in some of the missions, which really made it feel polished and well done. And if you're just sticking to the storyline, you're easily going to get 8 to 10 hours of solid gameplay, and if you get sidetracked and do other stuff, you'll get even more out of it. So the big question is, is it fun? And it really sticks to the same basic GTA 4 formula. The missions are similar, and it's a blast. There's also some really fun side quests to do, like these gang wars, where you and your gang members attack a rival gang, and it works really well with your new biker game dynamic that this game is based on. And then there's also these racing side quests, which are a whole lot of fun, because you have a bat, and so it's like old school Road Rash. You cock your bat and try to knock guys off, and you can actually get an achievement for that. So there's a bunch of these races, and they're pretty fun. You can ride different kinds of motorcycles, like the dirt bike's really fun, and then your Hexer is pretty solid. Most of the missions are pretty fun and intense, like this one here when you're basically fighting a whole police squad at the airport just to help this drug mule, this girl named Maria, escape. Or Marta. And there's helicopters after you, and the escapes are a blast. And they added new physics for the motorcycles, so it's a little more burly, so you're not going to be flying off all the time, which I thought made this game a lot more fun and less frustrating. There's also cool missions like this one where you're hijacking a prison bus, and all the prisoners are like going crazy on it. But then at the same time, there are some missions that aren't so fun, like there's one where we have to drop pipe bombs in front of cars to blow them up, and I just really struggled with that. It was hard and frustrating, but that's an individual complaint. But overall, the missions are pretty varied and fun, and they've really added a lot of new stuff besides just the missions. So the bottom line is, if you're a Grand Theft Auto 4 fan, you still have the game, and you haven't played it in a while, it's definitely worth the $20, and I think you'll be really happy with it.
So we've been getting pretty busy with the site lately, and we've been thinking we should hire an intern. And I've had some pretty good ideas for what it should be like. The new intern I hired is working out pretty well, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you ready for another beer?
Absolutely.
I think I am too. Hold on. Hey, beer us! Alright. Thanks, honey.
Thank
Great.
you.
Anything for you exclusive.
Oh yeah!
So now that we got the new site up and running, we want to hire an intern, but someone who really knows the technical details, because we want to spend our time focusing on making the guides.
So I've calculated that with the right database settings, we can use extensible markup language to keep all users of the site constantly updated with the latest video game news and guides, while at the same time allowing us to collect demographic information to deliver the most specific ads at the highest CPM.
Oh, that's shit I like to hear. Fuck you, I ain't gay.
So it's really not all fun and games working here at Next Gen Walkthroughs. We get down to serious business sometimes, like Mustache March. Oh yeah. Alright, Mustache March. Here we go. So yeah, Mustache March is an annual tradition for me, Explicit D at Next Gen Walkthroughs. Beer Baron can't quite grow a mustache yet, so I have to hold it down for both of us. I like to use Just for Men gel on my mustache. I find it to be very enhancing. Yeah. Mustache March. There it is, folks.
Funny.
Mustache March.
Mustache March aside, we actually do have some important things to discuss, like Call of Duty World at War.
Call of Duty World at War, the spiritual sequel and chronological predecessor to last year's Game of the Year, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It would be very easy to dismiss this game simply on the fact that this was developed by Treyarch, not Infinity Ward, the team that made Call of Duty 3, a notably terrible game. It would be also easy to dismiss this game on the fact that it goes back to World War II instead of staying in modern times, with modern guns and modern weapons. But in doing so, you would simply be dismissing the many things that Call of Duty 4 did very well, which is extremely polished controls, excellent online multiplayer with a ton of depth and a ton of things to unlock, and a superb single-player story with very difficult missions and extremely well-crafted set pieces. My main gripe with this game is that Treyarch didn't improve upon anything that Call of Duty 4 did poorly, especially when it comes to online multiplayer. It still can be very unbalanced in terms of matchmaking and matchmaking with skill level. And the tanks in multiplayer are no fun at all. They are extremely unbalanced. And there's also the self-hosting issue compared to dedicated servers that hopefully they will fix by Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Overall, Call of Duty World at War is a really excellent game. If you haven't played Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, I would recommend that over this game, but if you played a lot of Call of Duty 4 and enjoyed it as much as I did, and are looking for something just a little bit different, I would highly recommend picking up this game.
So we downloaded Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and the Damned DLC, and it's a lot of fun so far. I'm actually surprised though what a good value it is. For $20, you know, it's really not too bad. Oh, what the fuck, man? This is my fucking scene. The fuck are you doing? Become some kind of fucking amateur? What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. What do you have to say about that?
Oh man, come on.
Dude, fuck off me. We're done professionally. You're a fucking crew, man. I mean, you're a fucking nice guy and all, but fuck you.